rather be smoking weed whenever we breathe.
Into this, and we're starting over because I was trying to eat my cucumbers because I was a little hungry. So, what's up, cuties? It's your girl Trip Fairy, and I'm back with another video. My lighting is trash, we all know that, but you know, we just gonna do this anyway. I hope everybody's day was good. I just been in the house chilling pretty much. And that's about it. Shoots. I read, meditated, wrote down some goals, plans, started my grocery list, all that good stuff. Then I had to press out, dye my hair. After that, I just hopped in the shower. Now I'm recording. And I'm going to record this review and then record Real Housewives of Atlanta review because it should be uploaded to YouTube by then because your girl don't get cable and I'm not getting it. This is the Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup review. The new season just started. I don't know how this works. I just honestly got into this last season with Michael and Megan and Sarah when he hit Sarah with the I want to divorce Sarah. That was like the funniest shit ever. That was like one of the best things that probably could have ever happened to me ever in life. Seriously. Especially at that time, I was going through so much. And like Sarah's face, oh my God. It was just epic. So anyway, they brought back Marcelina and Brittany. They brought back Sarah, Michael, and Megan. Of course they did. They brought back Andrea and Lamar. Their storyline is a mess too. I can't wait to see what's going on with them. They brought back Shane, Lacey, and Sean. They brought back Clint and Tracy. Clint and Tracy wasn't on this episode though. Josh and Cheryl. I wish they didn't bring them back. And they brought Angela, aka Tiiiiiiiiied, and Tony, aka the bum. So, anyway, episode started off with Angela and Tony. So, Angela is just so overdramatic, bro. Like, she just blows me. So she's burning letters. I guess she in her backyard. I don't know. Ain't that illegal? Can you do that? So anyway, she in her backyard burning letters that Tony wrote her. And they start, going back into when she had went through Tony's phone and found the messages or whatever. And they flash back to that. But that wasn't even the reason why she was burning the letters, I don't think. So something else ended up happening. So the producers get to her house. She's sitting at the table, smoking a little. I don't know. Producers in the back like, what happened? Tony messed up real bad. Like, girl, do we need all of that? I guess we need the theatrics, but she is so overdramatic. But it's really not an entertaining dramatic to me. Like, she just get on my nerves. I'm so over her already. And they, of course, they start off with her. So anyway, so the producers are like, what happened? So, her and Tony was chilling in the crib or whatever, and I guess he was acting some type of way. I don't know. So he go to sleep. She decided to take his phone and take his SIM card out and put his SIM card in her phone because his phone was locked. Because now he's smart and he knows to put a lock on his phone. From last time, he didn't have a lock on his phone. But he been in jail all them years, I guess, he didn't really think about it. So anyway, She went to someone, she's smart as hell. But, I mean, iPhone users, I don't think we can do that. Excuse me. They definitely gotta have to boost Android to Metro PCS or something. Cause I'm just like, who still has SIM cards? So anyway, yeah. So she put his SIM card in her phone. So then she was able to read his text messages. And apparently my man was hooking up with prostitutes, and he was giving them free rooms at the motel he worked at for sex. So she pretty much was just like, she didn't really say nothing. She just let him go to work, whatever. And so I'm gonna do couple by couple. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna just do couple by couple. I don't know. I'm trying to just go with the flow because I don't want to. I'm gonna just do couple by couple because it ain't like they intertwine or nothing. So then later on that day, Tony come home from work, and Angela confront him and let him know like, yeah, I know you be talking to whores or prostitutes or whatever. So then she get on it. He like, no, I didn't. No, I'm not. I'm not doing nothing. So then Tony in the confession is scared as hell, right? Because he's just looking guilty. But he's still denying everything. But he's scared as hell because he probation to her crib. So he pretty much like, he needs to make this work. He gonna have to cool her down. He gonna have to try to talk to her later or something. Then he go back to Angela and she she was going off, bro. She, get the hell out. You need to go. Ooh, her teeth, bro. Her teeth is so irritated. Like, her teeth irritate me so bad. But anyway, so she all in this man's face like, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. And he just like, I didn't do anything. I didn't touch her. I didn't do it. And so I guess she copied one of the shorties' names down. And she called her like, you need to come and get him. And the shorty like, that's fine. He can come with me. And she, get the fuck out. And so, yeah, that's just what's going on there. Then I think you go to Michael, Megan, and Sarah. Start off with Michael in a car. That's how it ended, low-key. The last season, it kind of ended when Michael in an Uber Lyft or something with the producers and on his way to Megan house in Texas. So, anyways, the producer is asking Michael questions. Like, what you here for? He's just like, man, I just want to talk to her. I don't like the way stuff left off. Then he get a FaceTime, so Michael answered the FaceTime, and then some shorty in the background like, what you doing? Ooh. He like, I ain't doing nothing. What's up? What you doing? She's like, nothing, tired. I just got home from work. And he like, oh, okay. He like, well, I'm going to hit you up later when I get to the room or some shit like that. Or I'm going to hit you up later on tonight. So I'm like, well, what? I'm just stuck on the fact that why did you answer that FaceTime? For what? What was your reason for answering that? You did not have to answer it. You didn't have to. You just didn't. He just could have just not answered it and just called her when he had free time. But he on reality TV. He's trying to keep them checks rolling. And I mean, they storylines is pretty entertaining. So anyway, Michael gets to Megan crib. Megan step outside the crib. He like, dang, I can't come in. She like, no, sir. I don't want my father seeing you. Facts. Cause my man's ain't shit already. Like, you still the same guy that she was talking to while you was locked up. And y'all was talking for like 2 years. She probably put money on your books and everything. And as soon as you get out, she find out. I don't even know if that happened as soon as he got out. But anyway, y'all was talking for this long, and then she turned around and find out you got a wife, a kid, and your wife is pregnant. Like, bro, She ain't ready for you to meet her daddy. The hell? She shouldn't even be talking to you still, but whatever. So anyway, ooh, my eyebrows itches. So anyway, they sitting outside talking or whatever, and she pretty much like mentioning how like she feel like she can't trust him, which she shouldn't. Um, and he just like how he want to make it work, and how he don't like how everything went with them and all that other stuff. And his whole point is they've been, you know, together or slash talking for 2 years, and she was holding him down while he was locked up, and he don't want to just throw that away. Meanwhile, he's talking to somebody else, and he's divorcing his wife. So I don't really understand. But you know, whatever. Hey, you in love with who you in love with. He did say he in love with her. So, and he told his wife that he was in love with her. So the whole time, I guess it ain't his fault. I guess. I don't know. So his whole point is he want to try to fix this, and she just like, I don't know if I could trust you. So he just like that. He like, dang, where you going? Cause she did look cute. She had on this kind of like this fitted cheetah print dress. It was cute, and she had her braids. My braids was kind of fresh. She was cute or whatever. She like, oh, I'm about to go out with my best friend. Well, where are you trying to go? And he like, yeah, of course he gonna go. He came all the way to Texas to see you. Where else is he going? We go from Texas to New York. So, we go from Texas to New York, and now it's Michael baby mama and his daughter. They sit on the couch talking or whatever, and their youngest baby is in the seat. They kids is gorgeous. Michael is cute, luckily, because his baby mama is foamed. But anyway, they kids is so cute. So she feeding the baby, and then she comes sit down next to her daughter. Her and her daughter get to talking, and she suggests to her daughter, to their daughter, like, you want to try to call daddy. So they try to FaceTime him. He don't answer. And so he don't answer. So then his daughter hang up the phone. And she like, daughter's teacher. And so her mama, Sarah, like, what you mean? She was like, cuz I hung up on him. She was like, oh, and she laughed it off. She was like, what, you miss daddy? She was like, yeah. She's like, oh, okay. You want me to pretend like I'm daddy? And so their daughter was like, yeah. So that was like kind of like, it was interesting. I didn't really know how to feel about it. I really couldn't feel no way because I can understand why she would feel the need. Like, it's kind of, to me, it's kind of a good thing that she did that. Because, like, what she was saying pretty much in a confessional is that she decided to pretend to be Michael on the phone with their daughter so their daughter can express those feelings and not, you know, bottle them up or just don't do nothing with them. So she put on a hat and they get on the phone with each other and they pretend to be on the phone. So the daughter's like, hey daddy, I miss you or whatever. And then he like, oh sorry, it just, cause we so far away from each other. Cause he stay in Flint, Michigan, and they stay in New York. I didn't know that actually until now. So y'all found it out when I found out. Like I found, yeah, I don't know why I never paid attention to that. And she was like, oh, that's okay, I'll walk to you. I'm like, oh, my heart melted when she said that. I'm like, damn, that's some real love right there. Of course, you don't know how long that walk is, but that's raw. Like, how she'll put in the work. You know what I mean? Like, that's raw to me. Like, I know that that's not a good way to be forever because people should try to meet you halfway. But, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, so Sarah just in a confessional, like how she wish like he would help. She don't really care about the money, but she wish that she can have like a real family or whatever. Don't we all, girl? I'm not saying get over it, but kind of get over it. Like you need to go find you somebody new, a new male or female, cause I don't know. Some about her just don't seem all the way straight. Like I don't care if she is ain't, but some about her just I don't know. I don't feel like she that straight. So yeah, I feel like she should just move on because sometimes a lot of I believe in love and I believe you can find somebody that loves you and your kids like it's their kids and love you for you and want to be there for you. Like I feel like it's possible. If you give up on that, then that's just what it is. You're just gonna get whatever is thrown your way. I hope you get lucky. But I feel like if you really put thought into it and really believe that you can have that, you will. So, anyways, because I had to change my look. So I'm like, I've just been out here just letting life throw me whatever, and baby, that is not working for me. So, well, we will talk about that in another video. Anyhow, so yeah, I think she should just, do this divorce. If he want to be that, he gonna be that. I don't feel like you should have to force it. I don't feel like none of that. So then, skip back to Texas. We in Texas. They meet up with Megan's best friend at this bar or whatever. Megan's best friend did not know Michael was there. He was a little shook, but I bet he was happy. Like yes, cause I got questions for this man, cause he ain't nothing but shenanigans and foolery. So anyway, he get to asking Michael 30,000 questions and grilling him about everything that happened because that's his best friend and she didn't tell Megan told him everything. I'm pretty sure. So he just grilling him. Like, what's gonna be different this time? What is your point of this? What is your point of that? All that good stuff. So then, Michael in a little confessional, like, I don't know why he think grilling me is gonna change what we got going on or the outcome of anything, cause it's not. But I'ma just make him feel comfortable, or I'ma just make him think that it will. I'm just like, he from Flint, Michigan, which means he from the Midwest, and a lot of Midwest guys they who they is. And most of them be set in their ways. Some of them change. But I'm just like, I couldn't even say nothing. I'm just like, well, I already knew what type of guy he was anyway. I'm from Chicago, baby. All guys in the Midwest, good luck. Good luck with that. We be out here needing super luck. So yeah, that's pretty much all that happened with them. So then we're gonna go to Marcelino and Brittany. So remember when Marcelino was fighting Tito? Damn, I forgot his name. But anyways, remember he was fighting Brittany baby daddy, and he had them church shoes on, and I knew it was not gonna work out. First of all, I kind of knew he probably shouldn't because he looked like he might have been sauced up a little bit. So I'm just like, especially the way his demeanor, even though Marcelino was acting or his I don't know what Marcelino thought he was doing. That was just shenanigans. Coming in that man's house demanding shit. How you gonna come in this man's house demanding shit about his son? So I understood why Brittany baby daddy was mad. It made sense. But I don't know why he tried to fight him in some church shoes. Like that was just all bad. So anyway, that was just they Anyway, so Marcelino and Brittany, they walked into this clinic place, and lo and behold, it's an ultrasound place because Brittany is pregnant again, and she gets telling us that she thought after her last baby girl, she couldn't believe that she would be pregnant again, and all this other stuff, and how she got pregnant on birth control. And the lady in the clinic or whatever asked her, no, I don't even know if she asked her, or a producer, somebody asked her, or I know she ain't just mentioning for no reason. I'm pretty sure somebody asked her. So she mentions that this is her 5th pregnancy. And I'm just like, 5th pregnancy? You got little Giovanni or something. You got him. And you got a little girl. That's 2. I'm like, damn. And it's 3. So what the other 2 at? Whole time, she had 2 kids when she was a teenager or whatever. But they got adopted. So, yeah, this is her 5th pregnancy. They gonna wait to find out the sex of the baby. It's gonna be a surprise. I'm sure it's gonna be an episode. They're probably gonna have a gender reveal or something like that. And then she get to talking about how Marcelino was the one that named their daughter. And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, excuse me, he kind of named our daughter and I didn't have much of a say so. They came in with the paperwork, asked what her name's gonna be, and Marcelino wrote it down and gave it back. So I really didn't have no say so. And he's like, you ain't gonna have no say so with this one either. What? Marcelino does too much. But I mean, she pregnant again, so she must love that shit. Ain't no way, baby. Ain't no D that good. You ain't no. This is gonna be a joint effort. It was a joint effort to conceive it. It's gonna be a joint effort to name it. But the fact that she got pregnant off this implant thing is crazy. Like, I don't know if I really believe that though. Honestly, I think they just don't want the backlash of why the hell would y'all get pregnant again. But then again, you know, I guess she the 0.1% that would get pregnant. And she had the 10-year implant. Maybe because it's 10 years, it's a lower dosage of birth control. So it might be easier to get pregnant on. Or they might have, she probably just got it. She probably just got the implant and then they didn't wait the proper amount of time for it to kick in and start working regularly. So I'm guessing that's what it was. Yeah, that's all that happened with them. We're gonna go over to Lamar and Andrea. I will crip walk. I can't wait till I get a camera so I can do the most. But it's harder to do the most on my phone or whatever. So get to Lamar and Andrea, and it's just Andrea, still in Salt Lake City, Utah. Why is she there without her husband? I don't know. I don't know why she thought that she was just finna. I just don't understand. You told Lamar that y'all was finna go to Utah to visit, so you can visit your friends. And so you get your job back, buy a house, and move all his stuff there. And tell his probation officer, y'all finna move there. And think that man finna just be like, oh, okay. When the whole time he's thinking that y'all just visiting. No, he been in jail all these years. And then you think you finna just snatch him from his family and friends like that? No. Just absolutely not. Andrea crazy. She is insane. So anywho, she walking to her friend crib. Her friend having a sip of tea because her friend just had a baby. So they sip tea or wine or whatever. do arts and crafts and, you know, just see the baby, hold the baby and stuff. So then when they're at the table, they get the conversation about, you know, how it's weird that her and Lamar is married and they live in two different states. And they're not too, I don't know where Utah is, I forgot. But anyway, they still live in two different states, rather it's not that far from each other. Not, I know it's Oregon up there. It ain't next door. That I do know. Because then they will see each other a lot more. So anyway, they just like, you know, it's weird. Which it is. Like, you're married. It's just weird. I don't understand. I don't know why she did any of that, but she said she don't regret moving back to Utah because LA was toxic and all this other stuff. But I don't really know how it was toxic because she didn't really, I guess because she didn't have no friends, but, you know, make friends or something. I don't really understand. Like, how it's going to be toxic? Just go to work, come home, start making friends with coworkers. Like, figure it out. I don't even think she really gave it a chance. I think her whole plan was to get Lamar, get him out, let him do his little probation parole time, and then once it's over, move to Utah and bounce. I think that was her plan once he's able to move to state. So, it didn't work though. So then everybody kind of like, so what is your point of keeping up? Like, why? Why are you still talking? Why don't you just get a divorce? Like, I understand, you know, because it ain't like y'all got kids together. And so she in the confessional talking about some, yeah, I've been keeping a secret from them. It's another reason why I'm trying so hard to work on my marriage. And I'm like, what's she got to say? What's going on? So I'm just like, what could possibly... So she gets to talk about how her youngest daughter, which is 5, is Lamar's. So we all pondering. It's a little ponderosa, because I was sitting up, I was perplexed. I'm just like, how does that work? Y'all been talking for 7 years, okay. You know, but I thought you had your little dip, you know, outside of work or something. And, I mean, outside of work, but outside of, you know, I don't understand how does this work. Y'all wasn't married yet because y'all got married when he got out. Confused. Genuine confusion. We were all confused. One of the girls was just like, what the fuck happened? Like, let me know. This doesn't make sense. Whole time, she gonna try to whisper it too, like she ain't have a mic on. I didn't understand why she did that. She was like, well, now that he's on probation, I can tell people because it's kind of illegal, but you can pay the guard for closet sex. I'm like, what? Nasty. 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 It ain't, I mean, if I end up getting into my story time, bro, y'all, bro. If I end up getting into my story time, though, y'all, I swear. I mean, I feel like, I don't know. I might would have did that too for my man. Like, not, I mean, if it was my man that's been my man, and, you know, it just so happened, then, you know, I hope I'm never in that situation. I'm actually not going to be, because my next boo that's coming, that's on his way to me, that's my baby. Speaking into existence, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, I get it, but what is a jail closet like? And what closet? What are you? Excuse me. How does that work? So curious. So yeah. Yeah, so she made a baby with her husband without being married and without having conjugal visits. Her baby was conceived in a closet. Yeah, that's how pretty much that was going on with them. Then we're gonna go to Lacey and Shane and Sean. Lacey, Shane, and Sean. Yo, Lacey. Lacey's voice is just, I don't know, her voice and just the way she talks, it's just so irritating. Like, she's just irritating to me. She's such like a porn star, bro. I think she is, or a camera girl. She's something like that. So they walk into a little clinic place too. I'm like, I know she ain't pregnant, but nope. They was go see a reproductive doctor because she trying to get pregnant. Her and Shane. I mean, yeah, her and Shane are married. I'm talking about when I say moving fast. He got out of jail. They got engaged. She broke up with Sean. She married Shane. And now they at the reproductive place. So they talk to the doctor. The doctor is pretty much, just asking their background. She tell him the whole you dig. Like, yeah, we were online dating while he was in prison. Blah, blah, blah. Doctor's like, oh, I know she like, the fuck? And you in here to do what and talk about what? Okay. So, yeah. So then, she was like, oh, okay. So then she, like, pretty much, like, asked Shane, like, is he working and stuff like that. And he like, nah, he don't work. His job is to bang his wife 5 to 7 times a day. Like, sir, oh my gosh. 5 to 7 times a day? That is excessive. Like, I feel like my vagina hurt. I don't know. That seems like a lot, though. Like, a day, not a week, a day. Absolutely not. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's like a lot. Ooh, speaking of, I just got a flash. So, yeah, anyway. Um, so, yeah, it's hard for him to get a job, because he a felon or whatever. So, she like, all right, so what brings you guys here today? And Lacey's pretty much like, I want to untie my tubes so we can have a baby. And so then the doctor is like, so you want to have a baby with the jailbird that can't really find a job and all he does is have sex with you all day. And you talking about untying tubes. She like, well, I mean, pretty much once I untie your tubes, it'll take 6 to 12 months to conceive a baby. Or you can go this other route that's not surgery. And it's pretty much the same percentage of effectiveness. And yeah, why? Anyway, so they leave. They gonna think about what they gonna do, whatever. He talking about he want 2 damn kids and shit with her. You ain't got no job, sir. How do you even want one? So anyway, they leave there, they get home, it's probably a couple days later, I guess, and they got movers. And Shane up there just with his little hand on his hip, delegating and giving out orders and telling the movers what to do. Then he go back in the house and make him a drink or whatever. And Lacey get mad. She pretty much like, let's tease her. Like, why aren't you doing anything? And he like, I mean, that's what the movers are for. And she like, well, you can't, I mean, I pay for those movers. He like, well, I mean, if you want me to do stuff, you can help me. She like, that is me helping. I pay for them. I pay all the bills. I pay for the movers. I pay for our new house that we're moving into. Like, and I'm just like, because when I seen him talk to the moving stuff, I'm like, look at him standing up, feeling all empowered and stuff because they could afford movers. That's wrong. Because I did hear he had like an OnlyFans page or something like that. So I was thinking like, you know, maybe they both paid for it. But Lacey said she paid for everything. And then she was in a confessional like, he needs to get a job because when I was with Sean, I don't have to pay for stuff. I don't, like, we went half on everything and he paid, he pretty much paid mostly for everything. So her money was pretty much her money. So yeah, he got her back. My ex-man's like really itching, I'm sorry. So it kind of distracted me a little bit. Like, did I not put lotion on my clothes? So confused. Like, why are you doing this? So anyway, yeah. Oh, so she, while they was moving and stuff, she ended up getting a text from Sean, which is her ex, saying that, what did he say to her? Oh, that, you know, he missed her and he want her back and how he like real sad and depressed without her and all this other stuff. And so she tried to call him because he did something like this before and he was like drugged up though. Like I think he, is the needle heroin? She said it with a needle in his arm. So I guess she was like nervous that he gon' you know, not necessarily try to commit suicide, but get like super high because he don't know how to deal with his feelings, which is what guys tend to do with their life. So yeah. And so she called her best friend and she just like, yeah, I'm moving, but you know, Sean texted me and he said all this other stuff, and I'm kind of worried because his phone off and all this other stuff. And her friend was pretty much just like, I mean, what can you do? That's not your man anymore. And I'm just like, what? I mean, really, what can you do? It's not your man anymore. Like, you're just gonna have to let that go. I'm confused. Why are you even still letting this nigga text you and you're married? Like, once I'm married, the person I'm marrying is gonna take me from everybody. Well, actually, he's not gonna have to take me from nobody because I'm already to the point where I have disconnected from all those past feelings, all those past hurts. I'm content with everything that happened. I'm grateful and thankful for everybody that came into my life and all the lessons they taught me, all the pain they caused me. I'm like very thankful and grateful for all of that. And I'm like, I let it go now. So it's like now I'm just ready for the next guy that come and that's who it is. Like I'm gonna know who it is and we just gonna be like and we gonna be together and that's just what it is. And we're gonna be married and I'm not gonna have to deal with all that. Like it's so much harder to, you know, like, and that's why it'd be, for a long time, I used to be like, I don't want to get married, I don't want to do this, because I would see so many people hop into relationships and marriages with all that old baggage. And it's like, you know, how do you do this properly? Like, you're not going to be able to handle y'all situations properly because you're holding on to this past stuff. So now how do you fix stuff when you holding on? That's like trying to pick up Um, I don't know. I don't know what I'm finna try to say. But anyways, hopefully I'm smart enough to just get what I'm saying. It's a lot harder to focus on the next relationship when you got so much baggage from the last relationship. Yeah, you may have moved on as and don't want to be with them anymore, but you still have to deal with those feelings. You still have to, like, oh, okay, this is where, like, I don't have no ill feelings to none of my exes. I don't want to be with none of them, like, at all. Um, it wouldn't bother me being cool with them because I would be able to genuinely be cool. Because, like, most of my exes was, like, good people and smart and, like, stuff like that. So, but that'll be as far as it could ever go. And, like, if the guy I'm with wasn't comfortable with it, then I wouldn't. Like, it'll be, I guess it's it for us. We can't even be cool because he doesn't want us to. And he is more of a factor and more important in my life than our friendship because it's just a friendship, you know? So, yeah. It took I am 31, about to be 32. So it took me a while to get here. Like, whoo, yeah. So, yeah, that was pretty much the episode. Michael, Megan. Yeah, that was pretty much the episode. Yeah, everybody couldn't, I forgot their dang name. They didn't even make it on this episode. But I can't wait to watch this season play out. I'm sure it's gonna be very hilarious. Um, Other than this, it's about to be crazy because it's 52 minutes. And I know I didn't talk for 52 minutes. So, I mean, I know, anyway, y'all know what I'm trying to say. But thanks for watching and supporting your girl. Y'all real cute for that. I'm super excited cause like I don't know, I just really feel like a YouTuber now. So I'm just like, I can't wait to start watching my numbers grow and like get to interact with y'all and shit and get y'all opinion on like episodes and like whatever's going on in my life and stuff I just be wanting to talk about that I don't really get to talk about because I don't have like that many close friends like that. It's not because I'm a bad person, because I'm great. Okay. But yeah, anyways, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want. It's up to you, as long as you watch. But I like to talk and I like to interact with people, so you should comment. You definitely should subscribe so you can like, if you're one of those people that are like sneak watchers, at least you'll know when I'm uploaded and stuff. Creep.